Facebook changes its algorithm every single time. Can I get a hello? We just realized that you had to pay to play on your Facebook page, and so you had to start running ads. So here we go. We're over on our Facebook profile. We're getting loads of engagement, lots of love, lots of comments, and then wah, wah. They changed the algorithm again. And I don't know about you, but suddenly there is just not as much engagement or commenting on your posts in the timeline feed. So if you've noticed that too, today in this video, we are going to talk about how to increase your engagement in 2022 with 3 simple steps that I'm going to share with you today. Hi, if you are new to my channel, my name is Lindsay Sewell, and I love to help busy entrepreneurs so they can create more leverage and time and financial freedom in their business. And that's what this channel is all about. It's marketing tools and strategies, a lot of organic marketing. I don't really talk about paid traffic that is going to help you increase your leverage so that you can have the lifestyle and you can have the time and financial freedom that you and your business deserve. So if that sounds like content you want, you're going to want to go ahead and subscribe because I drop a new video on this channel every single week. And today we're going to talk about the Facebook algorithm. When I first started posting on Facebook, you could throw up a post about basically anything and get tons of likes, tons of comments, lots of engagement, even on a business page. And a few years ago, Facebook decided to change their algorithm regarding pages. And they said they wanted to show their audience more of what they wanted, less advertising and more things from family and friends. Okay, great. Any platform we're building on, we know that the algorithms are going to change. We know the platforms are going to change. And we as entrepreneurs have to be able to adjust and adapt. So what I started telling my students at that point was, start building more on your personal profile. Now, you have to be careful because Facebook doesn't want you to sell on your personal profile. So you can't just be posting links to your website or to products, especially if you're a network marketer. You don't want to be spamming your profile. But you can create a lot of engagement. You can actually siphon those people off of your profile and get them onto an email list or a text service where you can promote and sell products to your ideal clients and customers. And up until just recently, using the profile was a very effective tool to do that. And then we started seeing the timeline really decrease in the amount of engagement that people are getting. So in 2022, what are we going to do about that? Well, for one, Facebook rewards you for spending time on their platform and for using their tools. So before you post any piece of content, the first tip that I'm going to share with you today is that you need to give before you can receive. I know, this sounds simple. It sounds too easy to be true. But if you simply spend 5 or 10 minutes going to other people's content in your timeline feed, your friends, other people in your ideal audience, the people that you would love to work with, to buy your products, to join your team, if you simply spend some time going engaging with their content, maybe in some groups, maybe using Facebook stories, maybe in the timeline feed, when you post, you're naturally going to get a boost from the Facebook algorithm, and they're going to show your content more quickly to more people. So every single time, I'm not telling you 30 minutes, I'm not telling you an hour, I'm not telling you get stuck in the scroll, but spend a few minutes before you post to give to others so that you can be ready to receive. Okay, this second tip is so important. So number 2 is you need to post content that is relevant to your audience. Think about it this way. You are building an audience of the type of person that you want to work with, you want to sell products to, you want to have join your team. If you're posting content that isn't relevant to them, why would they engage with it in the first place? Like, if you're posting about hunting to a group of vegans, they're not going to be interested in that topic. They're going to scroll right by. They might even unfriend you, and they're not going to engage with your content. So you need to really get clear on what is your ideal client or customer's pains, problems, things that they're thinking about, their desires, their wants, their dreams, and posting content that is relevant to them. Posting content that allows them to engage back with you. Are you just talking at your audience, or are you asking them to engage back with you? Are you asking questions? Are you giving them an opportunity to take the next step with you and move to an area where you control the interaction? What do I mean by that? Meaning, are you giving them lead magnets that they can opt into? Are you offering them content on other platforms where you can continue to communicate with them? Are you inviting them to your email list where you can nurture that relationship day after day after day and be able to sell them products when they are ready to buy? So if you are posting, content that's not relevant, or you're just sharing other people's content because you're being lazy with your content creation, then you are likely not getting a lot of engagement, and you really need to rethink your content. Okay. So on this channel, I have tons of videos about content creation, and I will go ahead and link to those in the description below. So if you're stuck and you don't know what to post, you can go check out the next video on that, and you can boost your engagement. Now, the third tip is even more important than creating the relevant content, and that is having the right eyeballs on your content in the first place, and having the right people to engage with prior to posting your content. So number 3 is finding and connecting with the people in your ideal audience. So if you don't know where to find them, there are 3 billion people on Facebook, but how do you know where your ideal clients and customers are hanging out? Well, I've got a couple suggestions for you today. First of all, here you are. You're on YouTube. This is one of the most powerful search engines that you can utilize in order to find out where your ideal clients are hanging out. If you are in, let's say, the keto niche, who are they following? Start searching for keto products on YouTube and find out who are the big leaders in that space. If you're in the home business industry, if you're in the health and fitness industry, who are the leaders in that space? Where are people going to consume knowledge and information from the experts? Because once you know who those experts are, you can head back over to Facebook and figure out, does that person have a Facebook page? Does that person have a Facebook group? You can go over and hang out on the page inside of their groups and meet all of your ideal customers. You can network, you can connect with those people, you can make friends with the people in that community who already share that interest in this big leader who is serving your ideal clients and customers. And here's the beautiful part about that. When someone has millions of followers and fans, they don't have the time to give individual attention to those people. And so you can become that solution for them. They may be very interested in keto, but they're not going to get the attention of Dr. Berg, but they can get your attention. You can help answer their questions, and perhaps they even decide they want to buy from you. So it's so important, if you want more engagement, that you build that audience of the right type of people who are going to be interested in what it is that you have to offer. And that before you post content, you are going and engaging on their profiles, on their content, on what they're doing to trigger Facebook to say, they should show your stuff to that person. And then number 3, the content has to be relevant. It has to be valuable to them, and it has to solve a problem, get them talking, and allow them to take the next step with you. I can all but guarantee, if you start putting all 3 of these steps into action, you are going to see a massive shift in the amount of engagement that you're getting on Facebook. I can't give you the time frame, and by the time you watch this video, the algorithm may have changed again, but some things are just universal in marketing. And that is, if you have the right type of people with the right type of content and solutions, you are going to win. And before we go, I've got one last bonus tip for you. This isn't going to be for everybody, but for some of you who are maybe building a network marketing business, or you have a group of people who are all working towards the same goal, you may even want to form something called an engagement pod. It could be a little text list. It could be a Telegram chat. It could be a Facebook Messenger chat, where whenever one of you posts on social media, you drop the link to that post in the chat, and your friends in this engagement pod go and they comment and engage with your content really quickly. What this can do for you is it can show Facebook that people are interested in your content right away. And the faster your content gets a reaction, the faster it gets pushed out to more people and they engage, the more likely Facebook is going to show your content to an even broader audience of your friends and people who aren't even in your friends network yet. So I hope you enjoy that bonus tip. I hope you go put these 3 tips into action. And if you do, go ahead and comment below and let me know what it's done for your engagement on Facebook in 2022. And I will see you in the next video.